Here we are, week 5, video 5 of a 10-week series around ACA compliance and specifically the 226J letters that the IRS is issuing to your clients. And so I'm talking about year 2021 because the IRS has actually caught up to year 2021 just over the last couple years. They used to be backed up to the year 2017. They hired 12,000 auditors and they've made a valiant effort and they're already caught up to 2021. So we're going to talk about what are the actual penalty amounts. Okay, so first of all, these penalty amounts can vary and they can also get into the millions of dollars. It's all determined by the size of the company and which penalty is being imposed, penalty A or penalty B. So penalty A is a penalty that's imposed when the IRS either suspects or determines that your client has not offered at least minimum essential coverage to 95% of their staff. Offering minimum essential coverage to 94% of their staff still puts them out of compliance and they'll be subject to a penalty. And this is what we call the hammer penalty, and this penalty is normally the large penalty. And the reason why is they will multiply the annual penalty per person, which is $2,700 in that year, but they'll multiply it by every eligible employee in the company. And that's why that penalty always looks large, especially if the company's found out of compliance for a few years. Versus, and in stark contrast, penalty B, that penalty is going to be imposed on your client for each employee that goes to the state and gets a premium tax credit to subsidize the health plan that they got because your client was not able to or just failed to offer a plan that also meets minimum value. So the reason why the penalty amounts vary is the size of the company and also whether or not they're being penalized for penalty A or penalty B. So please look at my videos on Mondays, but also go ahead into Tuesday and look at my article. I always take a deep dive on every video I make on Monday. There's a deep dive in an article on Tuesday, and I also send out a weekly newsletter. My contact information is all over LinkedIn, email address, phone number. I encourage you to go onto my website, evolvebenefits.com, and fill out my contact page. If we haven't got on the phone yet, let's schedule a Zoom call. I'd love to go over this stuff with you. If you don't have a current scenario, let me help you get prepared enough so you can at least have this type of conversation with your group. So until then, I look forward to talking to you all very soon.